Hey guys, welcome to Punky's World. Okay, all the news that is wrestling news. I've got pages and pages and pages of it. Okay, first of all, let me just give you the quick rundown, then we'll dig deeper. Billy Jack Haynes is still hospitalized. It is said, well, he is expected to be charged with murder on his release. Scott D'Amore has attempted to purchase TNA. He is well respected, well regarded as a booker. He did manage as well, but he is so well respected and well regarded by guys that I respect and regard. Guys like the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, AJ Styles, those guys really respected him and his work. So, it would be a good thing, in my opinion. Okay. Yikes! There's a lot more going on with Vince McMahon these days. He is being sued by a former employee, a Janelle Grant, and he is also under investigation by the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, for sex trafficking, because part of her complaint is that he trafficked her to others and sent pictures and videos of her to others. It's even said that he trafficked her to John Laurinaitis. Now, we all know John Laurinaitis was the head of talent relations. Well, apparently at some point during his tenure, he married the Bella, now Garcia twins' mother. So he is their stepfather. You think that's why they might have left and changed their names? Just saying. Back to their real name? No, just saying. They condemned the whole situation. They did not name their stepfather, and some people came down on them for that. But he was said to have been one of the people she was trafficked to. Now, in fairness, as far as I can tell, and I don't know the dates, but as far as I can tell, it was before he married their mother anyway. I'm not saying that makes it right if he did do it, but he would have been a single man at the time. So it's not like he cheated on their mother or whatever, you know. And I don't know that she's accusing him of outright rape. She is saying Vince McMahon forced her to double up with him and him. I'm not going to go into any more details of that, but you know what I mean. Okay. Interestingly, on the Vince McMahon front, if you'll recall, and I'll try to remember to put some links, a woman who was the first female referee in the World Wrestling Federation / World Wrestling Entertainment, Rita Chatterton, had come forward with allegations of having been raped in a limousine by Vince McMahon, both orally and otherwise. And and so the almost said process of elimination. The what's it called? Statute of limitations had expired for her to do anything. But in New York, they opened up a 1-year window recently to allow victims to sue their victimizers. So she did, and he settled for multi-millions. And of course, Jerry McDevitt says that he did that to avoid the cost of litigation. He denies it. He has always denied it. Yeah, no kidding. She first went public in 1992. Excuse me. On Geraldo Rivera's Now It Can Be Told. He previously had been caught in having paid $19.6 million in non-disclosure agreements to at least 4 ex-WWE employees, which prohibited them from talking about their relationship with McMahon and any allegations of sexual misconduct. Now, the lawsuit by the most recent lawsuit. Oops. Now, Grant has opened up a whole other can of worms, and that is this affidavit by Ashley Massaro, which we'll get into. I'm not going to read you the whole thing because we'll be here all day, but I will talk to you about it. She says she was, quote, the victim of physical and emotional abuse, sexual assault, and trafficking. Vince McMahon said, quote, I stand by my prior statement that Ms. Grant's lawsuit is replete with lies, obscene, made-up instances that never occurred, and is a vindictive distortion of the truth. Okay, Vince. He has not been criminally charged. A lawyer for John Laurinaitis says, my client vigorously denies the allegations raised against him in this lawsuit. We will respond in the appropriate form eventually. See, even, and I had said this when he stepped down the last time. Supposedly he's retired now. Vince McMahon holds majority stock in the company. So he's still the boss, no matter what. Now, Ashley Massaro's affidavit. This thing is 15 pages long. Let's see. I also found an entire Reddit page where they break it down. Anyway. Wow. There's a lot to unpack in here, but suffice it to say, she talks about everything. I will go and highlight it. We'll do a separate video breaking it down. You know, after I highlight things that I want to talk about, but the main part is that she says that when they were overseas on a Tribute to the Troops tour, they were in 2006, they were in Kuwait at a military base. That she was drugged to incapacity, except that she was awake, which there are drugs that do that, and brutally raped and sodomized, with her not being able to do anything about it, and by a man who represented himself as a military physician. She doesn't think he was, and quite frankly, neither do I. And there was a lady that was represented in fatigues, represented as a military nurse. Again, I don't think she was. Standing outside the door, standing guard while this was happening. Fortunately, who was it? Hold on. Okay. Boy. Gary. Gary. I'm trying to remember who Gary was. Gary Hart. Okay. Duh. Gary Hart, now deceased, took care of her. He got her back to the hotel. He told her to rest and call him. Out of his control, they left her behind. It just shows you what a good man Gary Hart actually was, because he was banging on that door trying to get to her. So I will say that Gary Hart was a good man. If you don't know who he was a manager and booker for World Class, managed in WCW, worked behind the scenes in WWE. Amazing individual. And that's awesome. I am at 30% power, and like I said, I will go through and highlight some things, and we will do a video breakdown of Ashley Massaro's affidavit. That's the affidavit that she originally did for the concussion lawsuit. So we'll break it down and go further into it at another time. I'll probably break it down tonight while I'm in bed, and we'll go over it tomorrow, as well as reviewing the elimination chamber. And in the daily journal, I will show you my chair. I'm really hoping it gets here. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow. Like I said, we're at 30% power. Please subscribe to both channels. Don't forget we have a video on Kid Missing today. And I will see you next time, tomorrow. Bye, guys. God bless you. Mwah.